Insurance Agent David Hughes, Uniontown Dental Associates, Sandy Howe Notary Services, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, Casey Sports Cafe, the Sea Harbor Auto Group, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, Ted Stova and Son Body and Fender Repair, State Farm Agent Lauren Yohman, Movement Physiotherapy, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Cherokee Recycling, the North Union Township Recreation Center, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, Davis and Davis Attorneys at Law, Stewart Collision, Ferris Carpet and Towel, Potter's Bar and Grill, Gary's Auto Sales, M&R Transit, Montgomery Medical, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Dr. Mallard and Donna George wishing the Geibel Gators the best of luck this season, Autoland Hyundai, Watson Mundorf LLP, Uniontown Detailing, Perry Floral and Gift Shop, the Geibel Catholic Fans, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Ford of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent T-Berry, George Dental Associates, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Thurby's Riverside Ford, and Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
From Charleroi High School, it's time for WPIAL Boys High School basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live as the 6-1 South Park Eagles take on the 4-5 Uniontown Red Raiders here in the Charleroi Holiday Tournament. Brian Morozak along with Steve Supergar pregame show as always being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. And Steve, Uniontown looking for win 1900 in program history tonight. And certainly Uniontown a historic program. It would be a nice opportunity for them to get 1900 here at Charleroi High School tonight against South Park.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. It would be a great win because South Park is coming in 3-0 or 2-0 in their section, 6-1 overall. They've got a terrific squad. The Eagles are just laden with just a lot of seniors and juniors and some lot of good solid players. And the Red Raiders have struggled a little bit this year. They looked good at times, but then they've struggled a couple times. So they got to get their offense going a little bit. Ellsworth needs to get open for some shots. He's averaging 15.8 a game, but he has not been with the guys that left from last year. He got a lot more open looks, I would think. And this year, teams are kind of, D'ing him up a little bit tougher, and it's a little tougher for him to get open for his shot. So hopefully they can get him open and get him going tonight.
And it's the first time in almost 4 years the Uniontown and South Park have got together on the hardwood. At that time, they were members of the same conference, Section 3 and 4A. And the last time they played, they met twice during the 2021-2022 season. Uniontown swept the season series, winning by scores of 77-43 and 73-37. But South Park really has improved since. As Steve said, they're 6-1, one of the top teams in 3A. And the resurgence led by their head coach, Chad Papasurgi, a familiar name around the Valley. Chad, a longtime assistant to his dad, Bruno, in California. He's now in his 5th year as South Park's head coach. And talk about this, Steve. Chad was a Charleroi grad, remembers being a ball boy here as a kid. His dad, Bruno, who's an assistant on his staff at South Park, is actually the athletic director at Charleroi.
There you go. That's it's a family affair, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, and certainly a lot of memories. Yeah. He said he remembers coming to this Charleroi Holiday Tournament. It's really been a tradition here in the Mon Valley over the years. Now an opportunity on the bench as the head coach of this South Park squad here against Uniontown tonight. And the Eagles team, especially for a 3A program, Steve, plenty of size, led by Luke Scarf, a 6'8 senior forward who averages 21 points and 11 rebounds a game. But they are readying Scarf for the next level. And talking to Chad Papasurgi, he said he could be a pretty good guard if they need to move him around.
Yeah, well, he must be able to handle the ball, so it'll be fun to watch him kind of see how he handles himself. And, of course, number 23 is at Hockendoner.
Hockendoner. Yeah, Cooper Hockendoner. He averages 18.5 a game. 18.5
a game. He's 6'4", senior forward. So they've got some size, 6'4", 6'8". And that's going to be the Red Raiders, though, Brian. They're athletic and they can they can jump and they're going to have to get some rebounds and get physical underneath.
Uniontown snapped a 4-game losing streak with a win over Southmoreland on Saturday. They're just trying to get things right when section play resumes on January the 6th against Gateway. And Steve, you and I saw Gateway against Laurel Highlands earlier this year. That's not going to be an easy game to resume conference play, playing a team like the Gators.
The Gators they looked pretty solid against the Mustangs. The Mustangs, and the Mustangs have looked pretty good this year. I mean, they've won some pretty nice games, but the Gateway Gators were really, really solid. Is that game up at Gateway?
No, it's going to be at Uniontown on the 6th.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So that's at least they'll get them on their home floor, but Gateway Gators are going to come in ready to play.
It should be a lot of fun here tonight. Our live video stream courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Uniontown Detailing. We mentioned Laurel Highlands. We'll see them tomorrow against West Allegheny at 1:30. Uniontown will play at 5:30. Both games here on WMBS with live video on the WMBS YouTube page. We'll have our schedule and scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire on the way next. That'll be followed by conversations with Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and Chad Papasergi, the head coach of the South Park Eagles. And Steve, right now we're at halftime, one of the games preceding our contest between East Allegheny and Southmoreland, and East Allegheny up 22-11 over the Scotties here at the break.
Yep, and pretty good. Looks like the East Allegheny looks pretty good, up 22-11, and the Scotties actually got off to a 4-0 lead in this game, and then they've been pretty much manhandled since then, and now it's 22-11. So the Scotties are going to have to do something to turn it around.
Now, Steve, we know you're a little bit under the weather today. We'll try not to throw too much at you, but it should be a fun night for local high school basketball. Uniontown and South Park, and our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this here on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. If you were injured in an accident, don't know where to turn, and want to know what your rights are, we'd be happy to meet with you. We're local and have helped hundreds of people here in Fayette County recover in accident cases. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on being able to locate coverage or find claims that other attorneys may have missed. Call us about your case at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Take the fact. Need to get to work? Run errands? See a doctor? Fact connects Fayette County. Ride our convenient routes through Uniontown, Connellsville, Brownsville, even to Pittsburgh. Seniors 65 and older ride free on fixed routes. People with disabilities get big savings, and Medicaid recipients can ride to medical appointments at no cost through our shared ride and paratransit services. Find out if you qualify today. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. Fact, your ride, your independence.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Boys high school basketball here on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on the South Park Eagles at Charleroi High School. Time now for our schedule and scoreboard. Brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. Surprisingly, a good number of games played yesterday on Sunday, with it being the Sunday between Christmas and New Year's. A lot of holiday tournament games being played. Taking a look at some scores from yesterday. First on the boys' side, championship game of the Carmichael's tournament. Jefferson Morgan 59, Beth Center 31. Consolation game saw host school Carmichael's down Mapletown 59-15. Holiday matchup at North Allegheny. Alderdice downing North Allegheny 50-48. Newcastle a 77-53 win over Bishop Guilfoyle. Laurel Highlands opponent tomorrow, West Allegheny, played in their own tournament yesterday, falling to Baldwin 58-45. Erie McDowell knocked off Thomas Jefferson 77-69. Girls results from yesterday, Beth Center tournament. Laurel Highlands defeated Charleroi 39-30. Albert Gallatin a 51-35 win over Obama Academy. California University tournament on the girls' side. It was Taylor Alderdice 66, Brownsville 18, Bethel Park 39, Bell Vernon 36. Blackhawk a 46-43 win over Upper St. Clair, and Cannon McMillan downing Franklin Regional 45-25. Uniontown's girls playing in the championship game of the Carmichael's tournament. They lost to Waynesburg yesterday 52-37. The consolation game there yesterday saw Jefferson Morgan down host school Carmichael's 45-30. Among the games being played today, Bentworth tournament on the boys' side. West Green taking on Bentworth. Carrick taking on Waynesburg later on tonight here at Charleroi. Host school Charleroi will host Ringgold at 8:30. Connellsville also playing in the Greensburg-Salem tournament, taking on Ligonier Valley today. Other games at Greensburg-Salem, including the host school Greensburg-Salem hosting Mount Pleasant. Hempfield taking on Greensburg Central Catholic. Here on WMBS, it's Uniontown taking on South Park, and we'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski when our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Hello, this is Jeremy Davis with the law firm of Davis & Davis. As we wrap up another year, we want to take a moment to thank our clients, partners, and community for placing your trust in us. The holiday season is a time to reflect, reconnect, and celebrate safely. So from all of us at Davis & Davis, we wish you a joyful holiday season and a happy, healthy new year. Stay safe, enjoy the time with your loved ones, and we look forward to serving you in the year ahead.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Ho, ho, ho.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dom, did I hear this right? Ford's come out with 0% financing for 60 months and $1,000 in rebate on 2025 F-150s, Explorers, Escapes, Mach-E's, and more?
Hey, JC, you heard that right. Get this. Or you can save up to $7,000 off 2025 F-150, 2.9 for 60 months, 3.9% for 72, and only 4.9 for 84 months. Santa has lost his mind.
Dang, Dom. I also chatted with Rudolph. He told me about the lease deals.
Yep, lease offers got way better, John. Don't miss out on the year-end sales. Stop, click, or call today to get all the information. Pre-owned, you know we got them. Over 70 in stock, and most are certified with factory warranty.
We'll be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to be with our families. We'd like to wish our customers and friends a very Merry Christmas. Your sleigh knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com.
Offer includes eligible incentives. You must finance at 4 credit. No buyers will qualify. Sale ends January the 5th.
Boys High School basketball here on WMBS tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders taking on South Park at Charleroi High School, being joined by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, certainly a nice bounce-back game for your Red Raiders. Victory over Southmoreland on Saturday after that tough conference loss against McKeesport in overtime before the Christmas break.
Yes, it was a nice win. We know Southmoreland's a really good team with a really good coach, and they have a winning record this year. The McKeesport game, we go back and we look at that, and when you get to watch your team and really evaluate yourself, we were maybe one foul shot away from winning, and to lose a 2-point game, lose a game in overtime at McKeesport hurts, but again, you must have did a lot of good things. Our kids played hard. If you look at our exhibition schedule this year, we played some really good teams. Most of our teams we played have had a winning record, so that's important, and it's always nice to win. We told the kids before, when you go to Christmas tournaments, sometimes the team who wants it more, the team who's out there that executes better will win. But sometimes, besides just executing, it's the team who wants it more. And we've had some serious sickness. Our coaching staff's been sick. Our players have been sick from the flu, the cold. And I'm sure the other teams are too. So no excuses. But for us to go get that win makes it nice. And now we're playing one of the best teams in 3A. So we're excited to play South Park. We were supposed to play them 2 years ago, and that fell through somehow. So now we get an opportunity to play them.
Rob, the Uniontown basketball program, also an opportunity to pick up program win number 1900 tonight. Really says a lot about the history of Uniontown basketball, being able to accomplish so many wins over the program's history.
Yes, it is. Just an honor. I've been fortunate to be part of a lot of these wins, and the players that played before us, the tradition, and whenever I looked at that, we also had the highest winning percentage. So when you look at 1,900 wins, there's only 5 teams in the history of Pennsylvania basketball. That's something. And again, it's why it's an honor to coach here, and our players know it's an honor to play here. There's a lot of responsibility, and sometimes there's pressure for it. So, but again, for us to be part of the 1,900 when that happens, we're going to be excited, and it'd be a great night to happen tonight.
You'll get South Park tonight, 6-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference, and a lot of size for a 3A school.
Yes, they're one of the bigger teams that we'll play all year. They have some really good players, and we know they're good. They're gonna. We watched them play the other night. I've watched a lot of their games. Their big guys play more like guards than big kids, but they really crash the board. They get to the rim. They shoot the ball well. So again, this is a great opportunity for us, and we feel the teams that we played this year prepared us for these type of games. Going back to McKeesport, Perkins, as good as players we'll see all year, in my opinion, is probably the best player in the section if it's on him or it's McCrummon. So we're used to playing big, strong kids, so this is going to be good for us. And this will be another game to help us prepare for the ultimate when January 6th starts again. And one thing we're really pleased about, me being a little bit sick, being on the couch a lot, made us watch a lot of teams. Franklin Regional had some tough losses over the break. We feel they'll come back to the section, and the most important thing in our section, we feel everybody's going to beat everybody. So we're looking forward to playing tonight and playing tomorrow, and then getting 6 days off before our stretch run comes up.
Rob, appreciate your time as always. Hope you're feeling better, and we'll see you out at Charleroi tonight.
Thanks. We appreciate it. And again, could be more proud of the kids, and I know there's some people being sick right now, and we had a nice turnout the other night, and I know they're going to be listening to you and watching you guys, and we appreciate all that you guys do for us.
As Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski, the Red Raiders taking on the South Park Eagles. We'll talk to Chad Papasergi, South Park's head coach, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this. The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big result.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasek has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Uniontown taking on South Park tonight. Boys high school basketball at Charleroi High School, being joined by South Park head coach Chad Papasergi. And Chad, your Eagles really playing some pretty solid basketball right now. 6-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference, and you really have to be happy with the start this season.
Yeah, we are. We got a lot of experienced guys back, and 3 returning starters, but a lot of experience senior-wise, even on our bench. We have 7 seniors, and it's a really fun group to coach because every day they come in with a lot of energy and a lot of understanding of what we want to do with our program on a day-to-day basis.
And you guys really have a lot of size, especially for a 3A program.
For a 3A program, and not only do we have size, we have a lot of people. We had 32 kids try out this year, which is just a testament to the athletes in that school in general. But yeah, size-wise, it is a luxury, and it's also tough for us because when we face score-oriented teams, it's tough for us to match up at times, but it's also up to us to figure out how to exploit it at the same time.
And it seems like your bigs have a lot of range. Just watching you guys a little bit on video, it's not like you're just dominant down on the blocks. Your guys have some range on the outside as well among your bigs.
Yeah, everybody in our program is pretty versatile. We train our bigs like guards just in case they do go to play at the next level, like Luke Scarf. We train him like a guard, even though we do rely on him in the post a lot. But he can step out and shoot it, and he can step out and handle it if need be. And same thing with Nolan at 6'3", Oliphant and Cooper Hawkendonor at 6'4". They can handle and get downhill pretty well for us if we do the things properly like we should.
And you have Uniontown coming up tonight. I think a pretty good test as you get ready to start the second half of the section season coming up in January.
You know, maybe not a more respected program in the Whitfield other than Uniontown. They are the cream of the crop in all of the Whitfield when it comes to reputation, when it comes to understanding history. Robbie does such a good job with them, and he has for years. And I really respect everything that program has done throughout the years, growing up and watching them. And they are the premier program of the Whitfield.
And talk about playing here at Charleroi as well. I think really a nice regional tournament. Draws in a lot of teams from the Mon Valley, teams from Fayette County, teams from Southern Allegheny County. I think it's really nice and some pretty good competition as well.
Well, it's actually my alma mater, so it's really special for me to go back there every year. My dad, who is on my staff, is actually the athletic director there, so it's an interesting twist of events that we have on a day-to-day basis. But it's a tournament that is near and dear to my heart. I grew up as a ball boy in the program with my dad being a coach there for 30-some-odd years, and it's something that is really, really special to myself, to my family, and it really got my kids caught up on the history of it, and the crowd that we have is really good. It's my favorite time of the year for basketball.
Well, Chad, appreciate it as always. Have a great new year and best of luck in 2026. We'll see you out there tonight.
Okay, buddy.
That's South Park head coach Chad Sergio preview tomorrow's West Allegheny game against Laurel Highlands when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus you're saving.
Boys High School basketball, Uniontown taking on South Park tonight. Tomorrow, Laurel Highlands travels to West Allegheny, being joined now by the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith. And John, certainly a tough loss before Christmas, taking on a very solid Franklin Regional team.
Yeah, definitely. We knew Franklin Regional. I know Jesse. I've known him for years. I think he's a great guy. I remember when he played at GCC and then went on and played college basketball. And I've known Jesse for a number of years, and he's a great coach. He has his kids playing hard. We knew we were going to be up for the challenge. I thought we did a good job of doing what we needed to do to hang in there. I think we were down 3 with maybe 5 minutes left, and we just I don't want to say they weren't necessarily 1 or 2 of the shots that we took were exactly what I would have liked, but if they would have went in, I wouldn't be saying that. So it goes one way or another, and when you're down against a team like that, you're down 3, 5 minutes to go, you really got to do a better job of taking care of the ball and trying to make sure you get, high percentage shots. But I don't know. I was proud of the efforts. I think Tyrone has really been coming on the last 2 games. He's really banging around inside. I'd just like to get a game where I'd like to see all these guys firing on the same cylinders. We haven't had a game where, Caden, Jude, Luke, and Tyrone really have all kind of, stepped up and had 10, 12, 14-point games, which they're all capable of. We hung around. It was a tough loss, but I was proud of the effort, and we'll go from there.
Hey, a pretty good test here. One game between Christmas and New Year's against West Allegheny. They sit at 5-5 overall, and they played two pretty tough teams in Baldwin and Thomas Jefferson between Christmas and New Year's. Gave TJ a pretty good game. Lost to Baldwin 58-45. I think there'll be another solid test for your Mustang program.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Connor, I met him during the summer and fall leagues that we do down at summer leagues, that we do down at Bronson House. And I knew we were both 5A teams. We were both from different sections, so I thought, hey, this would be a good opportunity for us to, do a home and a home, and hopefully we can keep that, that tradition going. I think they're going to be a solid group. They got a solid guard, number 4. He's a senior this year. Shoots the ball well. He's quick, can handle it both ways. Goes left, goes right. They got some size too. I think the coach's son. I think he's 6'5". He can shoot it. He can handle the ball. They got another big kid they bring in. A couple more big kids they bring in. Some other guards. I've watched a little bit of film on them. So it should be a good game for us, definitely.
Coach, appreciate it. We'll see you down at West Allegheny tomorrow.
All right, Brian. Thank you very much.
That's our Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs will take on West Allegheny tomorrow. That game will tip at 1:30. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show will start at 12:45. Tonight, Uniontown in action taking on South Park. We'll have our This Date in Uniontown basketball history segment for you next from the Sprouse Insurance Group. Pregame show continues right after this.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Chris Parker Jr., it's time for Santa and gift wrapping.
We're always ready for Santa at Autoland with Hyundai Santa Cruz and Santa Fe. Plus, 0% financing for 60 months. All new 25 and 26 Santa Fe's and Tucsons. Perfect for holiday travel in these capable SUVs. And the Santa Fe has third row seating for up to 7 passengers. And 0% financing for 60 months. Or up to $4,500 HMS bonus cash.
Sounds better than a sleigh for hauling gifts and getting around in bad weather.
We're also wrapping up 2025 with year-end deals. And we still have a selection of new Hyundais at pre-tariff prices. Great deals, great HMS financing. This is the time to buy and get away in 2026 in a brand new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. Time now for This Date in Uniontown basketball history segment for December the 29th. Believe it or not, Uniontown with an all-time record of 19-22 on this date in history. The first time the Red Raiders played on December the 29th back in 1938, where they knocked off Conemaugh Township 49-20. Charles Rubaton led Uniontown with 16 points in that game. 1 year later, in 1939, the Red Raiders lost to Franklin Borough 30-24. Randy Miner, the leading scorer, with 9. Uniontown with a 49-48 loss against Clairton on the state back in 1950. Ed Santora led the way with 17 points. The Red Raiders knocked off McKeesport in the McKeesport tournament on this date back in 1959, 45-44, led by Jim Jones with 12 points. The Red Raiders played in the Farrell tournament on this date back in 1960, knocking off the host school 60-57. Don Yates, the leading scorer, with 17 points. The same two schools would play again 1 year later, again at the Farrell tournament, with Uniontown winning this time 57-47. Don Yates, the leading scorer, with 17. The schools met again on this date in 1964. Uniontown won again 78-57. Pat Doc Yates, the leading scorer, with 18 points. The Red Raiders knocked off Newcastle in the Midland tournament on this date back in 1965, 50-48. Willie Bryant and Wilford Minor led Uniontown with 14 points each. The same two schools met again in 1966. This time it was Newcastle that upended Uniontown 78-54. Willie Bryant, again the leading scorer, with 16 points. Uniontown would take on Midland, the host school of the Midland tournament, 1 year later on this date. Uniontown won that contest 64-55. Phil Emmett and John Karam both led Uniontown with 17 points apiece. The Red Raiders lost to Penn Hills in the Uniontown tournament on this date in 1970, 78-76. Jesse Hudson, the leading scorer, with 25 points. The Red Raiders lost to Fox Chapel on this date in the Uniontown tournament in 1971, 69-67, led by Alan Hackney with 33 points. The Red Raiders also fell to Penn Hills in the Uniontown tournament on this date in 1976, 69-65. Mike Pratt, the leading scorer, with 24. The Red Raiders lost to Geibel on this date in 1977, 68-66. Drew Zinnick, the leading scorer, with 18 points. The Red Raiders did knock off Mount Lebanon on this date in 1978, 62-60, led by Jeff Love with 14 points. The Red Raiders knocked off South Hills in the Keystone Oaks tournament on this date in 1979, 71-51, led by Brian McLee with 23 points. On this date in 1980, the Red Raiders traveled to Nevada to take on Las Vegas Rancho in the Las Vegas Holiday Tournament and fell 77-75. Earl Minor, the leading scorer, with 23 points. The Red Raiders lost at Farrell on this date back in 1981 at 66-53. Uniontown also fell to Immaculata on this date in 1983, 73-59. Darren McLee led Uniontown with 19 points. The Red Raiders knocked off Keystone Oaks on this date in 1984 and the Greater Uniontown Classic 54-45. Mark Vassar, the leading scorer, with 15 points. The Red Raiders fell to Abington on this date in 1988 in the Coatesville tournament, 78-46. Mikhail Belt, the leading scorer for Uniontown, with 15 points. The Red Raiders were in Georgia on this date in 1989, lost to Washington of Georgia in the Peach State Classic, 46-40. Scott Levander led Uniontown with 15 points. The Red Raiders knocked off California on this date in 1990, 61-39, led by Joby Palumbo with 20 points. The Red Raiders fell to Kenny McMillan in the Charleroi tournament on this date in 1991, 85-70. Kevin Kozub led the way with 21 points. The Red Raiders also fell to Ringgold on this date in 1992 in the Charleroi tournament, 62-56. The Red Raiders knocked off Bentworth in the third-place game in the Charleroi tournament in 1993, 99-62. Chris Palumbo, at the time, set a new school record with 45 points in that game. The Red Raiders lost to Ringgold in the Charleroi tournament on this date in 1994, 68-63. Jim Fitzgerald led Uniontown with 22 points. The Red Raiders knocked off, the Red Raiders lost to Hempfield on this date in 1995, 63-55. Jim Fitzgerald, the leading scorer, with 22 points. The Red Raiders bested Greensburg-Salem on this date in 1997, 80-52. Ray Robinson led Uniontown with 29 points. The Red Raiders fell to Pine Richland in the Pine Richland tournament on this date in 1998, 72-66. Deere Jenkins led Uniontown with 18 points. The Red Raiders knocked off Baldwin on this date in 1999, 56-37, led by Tink Truly with 19. The Red Raiders knocked off Franklin Regional on this date in 2000, 72-47. Terrence Vons led the way with 22 points. The Red Raiders with an 82-74 win at Laurel Highlands on this date in 2003, led by 33 points from Junior Mays. The Red Raiders knocked off Connellsville on this date in 2008. The game was played at Albert Gallatin. Again, Uniontown won 72-70 over the Falcons. James Pratt and Doogie Sander led Uniontown with 17 points apiece. The Red Raiders fell to Connellsville on this date in 2009, 60-44. Samori Skeeter-Wilson led Uniontown with 22. The Red Raiders lost to Albert Gallatin on this date in 2010, 76-62. Dreher Winfrey led Uniontown with 14. The Red Raiders also fell to Connellsville on this date in 2011, 59-39. Christian Kesmarski led Uniontown with 14. The Red Raiders lost to Albert Gallatin on this date in 2015, 88-86. That game played at Laurel Highlands High School. Armani Wilson, the leading scorer, with 18 points. The Red Raiders played in the Snowball Classic against Southern Garrett on this date in 2021. Fell 72-57. Notorious Grooms led the way with 29. The Red Raiders would also take on Southern Garrett on this date in 2022. They won there 88-43. Notorious Grooms, again, the leading scorer, with 18 points. And 2 years ago on this date, back in 2023, the last time Uniontown played, they knocked off Aliquippa in the Beaver Dome at the Roundball Classic, 53-42. Once again, led by Notorious Grooms with 16 points. That's our this date in Uniontown basketball history for December the 29th. Starting lineups in the opening tip-off on the way next. Uniontown taking on South Park in the Charleroi tournament here on WMBS.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Prime Rose next. Steve Superk back here at Charleroi High School. Still at least 15 minutes until we tip it off tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the South Park Eagles. This is the third game of 4 being played here at Charleroi today. Brownsville and host school Charleroi played in the opener in a game that just wrapped up. East Allegheny, who Uniontown will play tomorrow, destroyed Southmoreland 52-25. Steve, East Allegheny looked pretty impressive. They should give Uniontown a pretty good game tomorrow.
Well, you never know. Just it was kind of an odd game. I mean, they only scored about 52 points, but Southmoreland just could not get the ball in the basket. So it was really difficult to tell. The second half of the game was pretty much a blowout. They were just kind of running through the motions. But They definitely handled the ball well and had some decent athletes, but I think it'd probably be a pretty good matchup tomorrow night.
Here are the scores here on our scoreboard, brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. Need tread this winter. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. A couple of scores from the Greensburg-Salem tournament involving Connellsville. The Connellsville boys, a 59-55 win over Ligonier Valley. The Connellsville girls also victorious, 55-46 over Greensburg-Salem. Looking at our schedule for tomorrow, Laurel Highlands in action at West Allegheny, 1:30 start, 12:45. Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. We're back here for a 5:30 tip tomorrow. Should tip on time. We're the first of 3 games here at Charleroi tomorrow for Uniontown taking on East Allegheny. Again, the Red Raiders taking on South Park tonight. South Park, as we mentioned during our first segment of the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, off to a nice start this season. 6-1 overall, 2-0 in conference play. They're looking for their first playoff win since the 2021 season. And Chad Papasurgi, now in his 5th year, has slowly been able to rebuild this program. They were 2-17 during his first season, missed the playoffs. 6-13 during year 2 in 2023. 12-11, made the playoffs back in 2024. Lost to Yock in the first round, 53-50. And last year, another successful season, losing a first-round playoff game to Elwood City, 55-51. The last time South Park won a playoff game back in 2021 when they knocked off Ambridge in the first round, 90-72, before losing to Bell Vernon in the quarterfinals, 78-52. And the one thing, Steve, that really the Eagles have going for them is a lot of size, especially on the 3A level. We mentioned Luke Scarf earlier, 6'8" senior forward, averaging 21 points and 11 rebounds a game. And number 23, Cooper Hockendonner, averages 18.5 points a game. He has good size as well at 6'4". They have a pretty versatile lineup.
Yeah, pretty big and looks to be pretty athletic. They're all handling the ball pretty well here in warm-up, so this should be a really tough test for the Red Raiders.
Uniontown also going for program win number 1900 tonight, so we'll see if Uniontown's able to accomplish that. Again, the Red Raiders 4-5 overall, 1-3 out of Section 1 and 5A. Rob Kesmarski in his 24th year as the head coach of the Red Raiders. Mentioned South Park, 6-1 overall, 2-0 in Section 3, 3A play. Chad Papasurgi in his 5th year as the head coach of the Eagles. So far for Uniontown this year, Steve, we were there for their opener at Thomas Jefferson. Red Raiders fell there 73-42. Thomas Jefferson, though, a very solid program. Then Uniontown reeled off 3 straight wins. Down to Elizabeth Forward, 65-59. Destroyed Brownsville, 59-29. And then won their conference opener at Albert Gallatin, 75-58. And then the wheels came off a little bit. Lost an overtime game against Bell Vernon, 83-77. Fell at home in their home opener against Greater Latrobe, 82-43. Lost a tough one on a buzzer beater against Penn Trafford, 51-49. Then the overtime loss at McKeesport on the day before Christmas Eve, back on the 23rd. That was last Tuesday. But then bouncing back with a 60-43 win here at Charleroi over Southmoreland on Saturday. So a little bit of potluck from the Red Raiders. You don't really know what you're going to get here tonight.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent, I guess would be the word, right? Just hot and cold, and it just depends on, if they can make some shots and get in the game. We'll see how they do.
South Park down California in their opener, 70-33. Won 80-50 over Propel Montour, and then lost to Aquinas Academy, a team that had a deep playoff run a season ago, 86-77. Had a 15-point win over East Allegheny, 72-57, back on December the 10th. Down Brownsville, 68-29. Also knocked off Carrick, 65-51. Beat Seton LaSalle, 57-15 in their last game here at Charleroi. Actually, 2 games ago, go back 2 games ago to the 26th. They down Ringgold here at Charleroi, 58-54, and then also defeated Fraser. Actually, I'm looking at results from last year, Steve. I'm way off. I'm wondering what's going on here with the date. So this year, they knocked off Cheswood Christian to start the season, then had also wins over Aquinas Academy, East Allegheny, and Carrick. Lone loss game against Ringgold. This is a very solid Ringgold team that added a number of transfers in from a season ago. And then 3 straight wins over Seton LaSalle, Shadyside Academy, and here in the Charleroi tournament on Saturday against Carleton, 60-31. And that's how the Eagles have ran up a 6-1 record so far this season. And we're about 10 minutes away from tipping it off tonight. The South Park Eagles and the Uniontown Red Raiders will take a break and be back with the starting lineups in the opening tip-off. South Park and Uniontown from Charleroi here on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We've been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Ready, set, Ford. Thurby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 model year-end sales event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans, all with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month, or for just $499 per month. Lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Thurby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Offer ends January 5th, 2020.
Prime Rosek, Steve Superk back here at Charleroi High School, about 6.5 minutes away from tipping it off tonight. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the South Park Eagles here in the Charleroi Holiday Tournament. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. Being brought to you by SWGI Specialists. Now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown, a different name of the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care for our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. We'll start first with the South Park Eagles, 6-1 overall, 2-0 out of Section 3 and 3A. Chad Papasergi, their head coach. His dad, Bruno, one of the assistants. Demetrius Butler, also an assistant coach. Of course, he played his high school ball at Ringgold High School. And the Eagles to start at forward, a 6'4 senior, averaging 7 points a game, number 1, Nolan Oliphant. Also at forward, a 6'1 senior, averaging 8 points a game, number 10, Andrew Mitleiter. The third forward, a 6'8 senior, averaging 21 points and 11 rebounds a game, number 11, Luke Scarf. At guard, a 5'9 junior, averaging 5 points a game, number 12, Talon Glowa. And rounding out the starting lineup at guard, a 6'4 senior, averaging 18.5 points a game, number 23, Cooper Hockendotter. So that's Oliphant, Mitleiter, Scarf, Glowa, and Hockendotter for the South Park Eagles. For the Uniontown Red Raiders, they're 4-5 overall, 1-3 out of Section 1 in 5A. Rob Kesmarski is their head coach now in his 24th season, assisted by Ware Gladman. The Red Raiders to start at guard, a 5'9 junior, averaging 13.8 points a game, number 2, Cam Dugan. Also at guard, a 6-foot junior, averaging 10.7 points and 6.2 rebounds a game, number 5, Nolan Baker. Also at guard, a 6-foot senior, averaging 15.8 points a game, 4.7 rebounds a game, number 11, Isaac Ellsworth. Ellsworth has knocked down 27 threes so far this season. At forward, a 6'5 junior, averaging 3.7 points a game, number 12, Anthony Sheffy. And rounding out the starting lineup at forward, a 6'6 junior, averaging 7 points and almost 8 rebounds a game, number 14, Peyton Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald, Sheffy, Ellsworth, Baker, and Dugan for Uniontown Red Raiders in the home whites, maroon numbers, South Park in the away blues, white numbers. The Uniontown bench off to our right. South Park's bench is off to our left. And we're back for the opening tip-off right after this here on WMBS, the True Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing. WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
We're just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the South Park Eagles from Charleroi, the Charleroi Holiday Tournament. Brian Morozak along with Steve Subert, Billy Dice behind the camera, and our YouTube Live video feed, and Bill Madden back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Hopefully everyone had a nice Christmas season. New Year, of course, coming up on Thursday. And Steve, I know you were away for the Christmas break. We missed you for the Festivus game, the Uniontown McKeesport game this past Tuesday.
Well, my father-in-law had out the pole, the pizza strength pole.
That's good. I know you got sick over the Christmas holiday as well. I know you're going to try to give it your best here tonight. Our live video stream, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Uniontown Detailing. They had the anthem before the opening game of the night between Brownsville and Charleroi. So we'll just have the lineups announced and get right at it tonight. Uniontown and South Park. I have to say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky from Sandy Howell Notary Services watching tonight as well. Ed, we appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you had a great Christmas season as well. Again, a reminder, 2 games on our platforms tomorrow. Laurel Highlands at West Allegheny at 1:30. Uniontown back here against East Allegheny at 5:30. Well, Brownsville at Guyba for you on Friday. That game coming your way from the Swamp at 7 o'clock. And a video-only game on Saturday afternoon, Connellsville at Laurel Highlands. So certainly busy, especially as we get into 2026. Going to recap the starters here tonight. Nolan Oliphant, Andrew Mittleiter, Luke Scarf, Talon Glowa, and Cooper Hockendonner for South Park. Uniontown with Cam Dugan, Nolan Baker, Isaac Ellsworth, Anthony Sheffy, and Peyton Fitzgerald. And Steve, you mentioned you were very impressed with South Park, watching them warm up before the start of the game.
Well, they're making a lot of shots from outside the arc. The big guys were out there, both of Hockendonner and Scarf were out there raining threes like they were layups. So we'll see what happens.
And the second game that both of these schools have played on this floor, South Park defeated Carleton here on Saturday 60-31. Uniontown defeated Southmoreland by a similar score, 60-43. So we'll see how things pan out here tonight. Again, certainly a resurgence of the South Park program, sitting at 6-1, looking for their first playoff win in over 5 years. And now the Red Raiders about to get introduced as well, off to our right, as Cam Dugan will hit the floor. And 4 games being played here at Charleroi tonight. The nightcap as the host school, Charleroi, hosting Ringgold. And Ringgold, Steve, a program that as far as basketball was concerned was down for a good number of years. They added some transfers in during the offseason, and they're a program to be reckoned with this year.
So they went to the transfer portal?
Yes.
And maybe they get some NIL money.
Yes, you never know. Albert Gallatin, by the way, they're in action tonight as well. They're playing in the Trinity tournament, taking on Trinity. That game scheduled to tip around 7:30 tonight as well. And it is interesting to see, of course, all the colleges going with the transfer portal, and you see more high school kids moving from school to school in between seasons. It's always interesting to see the players that get approved for transferring and eligible for the postseason, some of them that get denied, where it seems like all of them just seem to move around kind of anytime they want anymore. And the Eagles, they're set to go. They're on the court already. Luke Scarf to take the opening tip-off. South Park will work left to right as we describe it here in the opening quarter. Anthony Sheffy to jump for Uniontown. Sheffy at 6'5", Scarf at 6'8", and the Eagles and the Red Raiders set to get at it here from Charleroi High School on a Monday night. Nice to have you along with us for high school basketball action. The Red Raiders with the opening tap after a little poke from Nolan Baker over to Cam Dugan. He'll bring it forecourt here on the near side. Shovels it off to his right to Isaac Ellsworth between the circles. Ellsworth deep three up top, good. And that's his spot, Steve. He likes the long range. 28th made 3 of the season for Ellsworth as Uniontown on top 3-0 here early on.
Well, they needed that start from Ellsworth. Just created his own shot.
Nolan Oliphant over to Scarf, posting up. Hands off to Mittleiter, works to his left, back high on the right again. Nolan Oliphant, front of there by Dugan. We'll switch there to Hockendonner. Hockendonner driving and gets blocked away there by Peyton Fitzgerald. We'll stay with South Park here in the Uniontown zone. And Fitzgerald certainly has been a force down on the blocks along with Anthony Sheffy early on this season for Uniontown. And South Park looks to trigger it in there to Andrew Mittleiter, gets deflected out of play. We'll stay with South Park here in the Uniontown zone. And Mittleiter will trigger it back in here for the Eagles. Mittleiter between the circles again to Talon Glowa. Glowa up top, thought about the three. Back to his left again to Scarf. Again, Scarf, a big guy at 6'8", but he has range. He's not afraid to shoot it from the outside. In fact, you kind of see him hang it out here on the near elbow, guarded by Sheffy. They'll go to the corner as Mittleiter too strong on a 3-ball. Again, offensive rebound, reloading from up top there is Hockendonner. He misses on a 3, and finally a Uniontown rebound there from Anthony Sheffy. And second chance points here, Steve, could prove big this evening.
Hockendonner, I watched him make about 7 in a row from that exact spot.
And here's Ellsworth again, another deep 3 up top, hits it again. So back-to-back deep 3s from Isaac Ellsworth. 6 unanswered from Uniontown here out of the gates. And the Red Raiders off to a nice start here in the opening 90 seconds. And now South Park will try to answer with Hockendonner on the far side. Tough shot, got fouled. Shot attempt no good. Will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. You had both Sheffy and Fitzgerald in the vicinity, and the foul will go on Peyton Fitzgerald, his first team first. We'll send Cooper Hockendonner to the free throw line, the 6'4 senior forward, averaging 18.5 points a game. You don't have any free throw percentages on the Eagles. Hockendonner, first of 2 on the way and good. First point of the game for South Park. And the Eagles entered at 6-1. 2-0 out of section 3-3. Uniontown at 4-5. 1-3 in the conference as Hockendonner drains both free throws, and South Park on the scoreboard down 6-2 here at the 6:20 mark of the opening quarter. Cam Dugan back across to Nolan Baker on the far side between the circles. Getting to Dugan. Nice no-look pass to Anthony Sheffy. Missed there on the right block. Now the pack with a Talon Glowa coming back for South Park, and that's one Sheffy probably wishes he had back there, Steve.
Yeah.
Now South Park sets it up down 4. Up top, Luke Scarf. Far side Mittleiter coming far baseline. Tough matchup there for Fitzgerald in his face. Back in the corner again to Oliphant. Rotates to the wing. Hands off there to Scarf. Scarf now backs off here high on the left. Now decides it's go time. A little crossover drive, and he gets fouled going up. Think they'll get Sheffy there. Appear to be the closest Red Raider in the vicinity. No, they're going to get Fitzgerald, and that's 2 quick ones on Peyton Fitzgerald there, Steve. What do you think about that call?
Looked like it was Sheffy to me, but I'm with you. But I don't know, maybe the official just said the wrong number, but it's going to go down in the books against Fitzgerald. And that's a tough one for the Red Raiders.
Luke Scarf drains the first of 2 free throws. South Park 3 of 3 from the free throw line here early on. They're down 6-3. Second of 2 from Scarf, good. So South Park 4 points, all from the free throw line.
4 for 4.
Yes, it's a 6-4 Uniontown lead here at the 5:35 mark of the opening quarter. Dugan, far side Ellsworth. He has both of Uniontown's baskets, looking for a third. Misses here from the far wing. Offensive rebound, tip back to Sheffy. Comes back inside. Couldn't finish. Uniontown looking for a third look on the possession. Sheffy is down. We get a jump ball called, and hopefully Sheffy's all right down there, Steve. He's very slow in getting up. Fell down there on the right block, and Uniontown cannot afford an injury there to Anthony Sheff, and we certainly hope he's okay. So an injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive. Our phone 724-437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highland High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Anthony Sheffy able to hobble off for Uniontown. South Park with the basketball back. Scarf underneath. Nice little reposition, able to scoop it up and in. So Luke Scarf 4 of the 6 already for South Park. Eagles on a little 6-0 mini run, have tied this game at 6 here at the 5-minute mark of the opening quarter. Now Uniontown trying to reset, and Scarf knocks it away from Nolan Baker. Scarf trying to drive back, and he's going to get fouled. Uniontown fans don't like it. And they're going to get Nolan Baker on that call, Steve. And Chase White will check in, replacing Peyton Fitzgerald. Sheffy was replaced in the lineup by Donovan Coffey. That was a non-shooting foul. South Park takes it back on the inside and gets the basket in one from Cooper Hockendonner.
It's going to be another one on, that's going to be on number 4. That's Coffey.
Coffey's first, 4th team foul. And now it's an 8-0 run for South Park. And Hockendonner already off to a nice start with 4 points. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Adds another one here. And South Park, after falling behind 6-0 early, now leads Uniontown 9-6 here at the 4:44 mark of the opening quarter. Cam Dugan, a little ball fake, comes near side to Ellsworth in the corner again to White. And now Ellsworth here high on the left, fronted by Nolan Oliphant. Another touch over to White. White from the near elbow out to Dugan. Thought about the long three. Now Uniontown a little hesitant. Good pass down low. Baker, a lot of contact and a blocking foul called there on South Park's Talon Glowa. First foul called on the Eagles tonight. They'll call that in the act and send Nolan Baker to the free throw line. Baker so far this season for Uniontown, 18 of 35 from the free throw line, 51%, and misses on his first of two here. Uniontown as a team, 126 of 196, 64%. Baker now a second of two. Missed there off the front of the rim, no good. And South Park with a rebound as Luke Scarf comes out of the pack with it. Over to Talon Glowa on a cross. Off to Oliphant. And now Glowa again, those two play catch. Bounce pass on the inside. Scarf drives and scores. He's going to be tough tonight, Steve. Luke Scarf, 6 already. South Park on an 11-0 run, leading Uniontown 11-6. Baker back in the corner on the wing to White. Up top to Dugan. Dugan thought about a long three. Now backs off, resets here high on the right. Dugan to Nolan Baker on the near wing. Floats it back to Ellsworth high on the right. 3:46 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown the basketball down 5 at 11-6. Ellsworth again up top. This one in and out. Offensive rebound, Donovan Coffey reloads Dugan up top for three. Another miss, and that time Hockendotter on the backside. The rebound for South Park. Off and across to Glowa. Hockendotter again. Matched up there by Dugan. A little hop step, put it off the glass. Shot won't drop. A little poke out going the other way there from Dugan. Off to White. White, a little hop step, floater in the lane. Good for Chase White. So White, two off the Uniontown bench. Snaps the South Park 11-0 run. Red Raiders back to within 3 at 11-8. Here at the 3:08 mark of the opening quarter. Nolan Oliphant out of his own zone. Far side over to Hockendotter. Got too deep. Resets. Good ball movement. They found the open man. Mittleiter for three. Couldn't finish. Rebound tipped around. Kept alive on the offensive glass for Oliphant. 10-footer left of the lane. Good for Nolan Oliphant. His first two for South Park. Eagles back up 5 at 13-8 here at the 2:43 mark of the opening quarter. Good game so far. White here on the near wing. Took a little body bump from Oliphant. Got a reset up top to Dugan. Got intercepted by Scarf, who brought the pain on that slam, Steve. Luke Scarf. A lot of energy there.
6'8" and athletic. Pretty, looked like an NBA dunk, didn't it?
Yes, it did. And Uniontown needs a timeout. 2:28 left in the opening quarter. South Park 15, Uniontown 8. We're back in 30 here on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Tonight.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Brian Morozak, Steve Suprick. Brian Morozak, Steve Suprick back here at Charleroi High School. The South Park Eagles leading the Uniontown Red Raiders 15-8 here at the 2:28 mark on the opening quarter. Uniontown taking a timeout after that explosive dunk, Steve, from Luke Scarf.
That was pretty high up in the air, double clutch tomahawk.
Someone said in our live stream he woke up today and he chose violence.
Yeah.
And here's Dugan on the inside. Foul called on the floor. And this is going to get posted.
On number 4, Batista.
Yeah, Dawson Batista just checked into the game. His first team second, 9 shooting. So Ellsworth will trigger it back in. Into White up top. Over to Ellsworth. Quick high arcing three. Good for Isaac Ellsworth, almost single-handedly keeping Uniontown in this game. 3 made threes from Ellsworth, has 9 of their 11, and Uniontown back to within 4 at 15-11 as we go under 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Scarf coming back, put it off the glass, put it off the rim, and the shot attempt no good. Ellsworth again going the other way. Ellsworth fronted there by Oliphant. Resets far side. Dugan thought about a long three, now backs off, resets here high on the right. Dugan now barking out a play. Ellsworth trying to set the screen. Good defense, though, from South Park. Not allowing Ellsworth to get free. Ellsworth with the basketball, though, right now. And a foul called here on the floor on Logan Ludwig. Ludwig picking up his first, team third. Again, non-shooting. And off the inbounds pass, Coffey getting it to go. So Donovan Coffey off the feed from Nolan Baker gets his first 2 points of the game off the Uniontown bench. Red Raiders back to within 2 at 15-13. So Uniontown still hanging around here, Steve.
Yep.
Up top, Hawkendonner had it knocked away. Scarf with the save. Back to Hawkendonner working the far block. Hawkendonner was double teamed and got fouled going up. Shot attempt no good, but Hawkendonner heading back to the free throw line where he's 3 of 3 here in the opening quarter.
It's the second one on Coffey. Just a good power move by Hawkendonner. He actually looks, he's 6'4", but he's a little bit bigger. He looks more like a tight end, doesn't he, than Scarf. Scarf looks like a lanky wide receiver, doesn't he?
And Hawkendonner stays perfect at the free throw line, making the first of 2. He has 6 points here in the opening quarter. South Park back up 3 over Uniontown at 16-13 here at the 1:05 mark of the opening quarter. Hawkendonner, second of 2, good again. So Hawkendonner now 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He has 7 here in the opening quarter. And South Park a 4-point lead over Uniontown at 17-13. Here's Ellsworth high on the run, goes cross court near side to Dugan, fronted there by Oliphant. Dugan back in the corner to Baker, quick 3. Actually checked that was White, and White's 3 got knocked down. South Park on the other side, taking it right to the rack. Missing there on the drive was Mittleiter, and Uniontown now in transition. White again, and White, they're going to count the basket at 1, so the continuation granted there for Chase White, Steve. Uniontown will take it. I think we just had a technical foul called on Chad Papasergi. Wow.
That's a warning.
So just a warning issued to the South Park bench. They called the foul on Nolan Oliphant.
Generous call. And generous call. I mean, it was definitely a foul, but it looked like White took an extra step or two, the old NBA continuation rule.
The referee confirmed the basket was good. Now Chase White, who's just 1 of 5 so far this season from the free throw line, will try to convert the three-point play the old-fashioned way here with Uniontown only down 2 at 17-15. 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They called just the warning there on Chad Papasergi. No technical.
Technically, he's got to sit down, right?
Correct. White's free throw now on the way in good. So Chase White, 5 points here in the opening quarter. Uniontown back to within 1 at 17-16 with 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Oliphant back across here for South Park. That's going to be a travel as he tried to hand off there to Dawson Batista.
The ball just kind of rode up his jersey there, and he kind of lost control of it. And that was a pretty good call by the official.
White now will send it in to Cam Dugan. Dugan back into the forecourt. Switches here with Ellsworth. Ellsworth edge of the zone. Backs off here high on the left. Watched there by Batista. Over to Cam Dugan. Dugan barks out a play. Has Hawkendonner in his face. Uniontown like to hold it for the last shot. And away from the ball, a foul call there on Dawson Batista. His second.
I don't know about that. He was just playing defense on him. I didn't see any grabbing going on.
It's also the 15th foul against South Park here in the opening quarter. So Isaac Ellsworth, Uniontown's best free throw shooter, will get a pair here. Ellsworth 33 of 41, 80% so far this season, but misses on his first of 2 here. Uniontown now 1 of 4 from the free throw line in this opening quarter. Talon Glowa back in for Mittleiter on the South Park side.
Well, we got to give the Red Raiders credit. They're hanging in this game. It looked like South Park was going to pull away early, but the Red Raiders have scratched and clawed their way into a tie game.
Ellsworth makes the second. We're tied at 17, and Scarf has it taken away. Dugan on the basketball, off to his right to Donovan Coffey. Coffey puts it off the glass. Shot won't drop, but Uniontown has been able to fight back and draw even with South Park after 1 quarter of basketball. South Park and Uniontown tied at 17. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the C. Harper Honor Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Brian Rozak and Steve Super back here at Charleroi High School. Billy Dice behind the camera and our YouTube Live video feed, and Bill Madden back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios tonight. Pretty good game here early on. Uniontown and South Park tied at 17, and the Red Raiders cough it up just 7 seconds into the quarter. Cam Dugan losing control here on the near side of the South Park zone. Ball goes out of bounds and back over to the Eagles. South Park will trigger it into Talon Glowa. On the South Park side, Luke Scarf leading the way so far with 8. Cooper Hockendonner has 7. And here's Scarf again, floating it up and in. So Scarf now in double figures with 10, and South Park back in the lead at 19-17 over Uniontown here at the 7:35 mark of the second quarter. But another deep 3 from Isaac Ellsworth. So Ellsworth has hit 4 threes in this game. He has 13 of Uniontown's 20 so far in this contest, and the Red Raiders now in the lead at 20-19. Uniontown scored the first 6 points of this game. Then South Park went on a big run, and that's going to be a charge called there on the inside on Hockendonner.
Yep, good call there. Good job by Red Raiders taking that charge.
First on Hockendonner, first foul of the quarter against the Eagles.
You know, the only thing, I mean, this is great. The Uniontown, the Red Raiders are just playing terrific, hanging in this game, but just wonder how long Ellsworth can keep up the hot shooting.
Well, Baker's going to try a 3 there. It's no good, but a little tip back up and in for Peyton Fitzgerald.
Yeah, good job by Fitzgerald coming on the backside. Nobody there to block him out.
First 2 of the game for Peyton. Uniontown leads by 3 at 22-19. A little spin back there from Glow. Resets on the outside to Hockendonner. Hockendonner back on the inside. A little hop step in the finish there for Cooper Hockendonner. And the Eagles are going to take a timeout. 6:39 left before halftime. 22-21 Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Honor Group High School Sports Night.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
So we come back. Ellsworth looking for another 3. That 3 ball, an air ball. Fitzgerald had the offensive rebound. Got blocked on the putback attempt there from Scarf. Near South Park going the other way. Eagles with the basketball down 1 at 22-21. 6:13 left before halftime. And a little grab called here on Uniontown away from the ball. It's going to go on Nolan Baker. If it goes on Baker, that's his second.
Sheffy.
You're right, Sheffy.
Sheffy walked out of the game hobbling on one leg. Apparently he was got a miracle cure over the bench there, didn't he?
Yeah, certainly good to see because he did not put any pressure on that left foot at all.
Yeah.
And off the inbounds pass here, Hockendotter coming far baseline, puts it up and in. He has 11. And South Park back in the lead at 23-22 over Uniontown as we go under 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Dugan back in the South Park zone. Dugan taking it inside. Shot with the left hand, went off the bottom of the rim. And here's Oliphant coming back for South Park. Floater no good. Rebound on the backside. Kept alive there by Mittleiter. Out on the wing for three. Too strong from Hockendotter. Ball loose. And on the little scrum there, South Park able to keep it alive to Scarf. Good hustle there from Mittleiter. Reset to Hockendotter between the circles. Hockendotter going back inside. Scoop shot up, no good off the tip. Dugan the rebound, trying to come forward. Got knocked down at midcourt there from Gloa. But Ellsworth finds the loose ball there for Uniontown. Out to Baker. Baker comes far baseline. Got too deep, tries to reset. Pulled it out to the wing, but it gets intercepted there by Hockendotter. Well, helter-skelter going both ways. South Park on it right now, down to Scarf, and he lays it up and in again. Luke Scarf now with 12. South Park wins the transition game there, and they lead 25-22 as we go under 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. You're right, Steve, a lot of chaos out there on the courts. And now Dugan barks out a play for Uniontown. He's watched there by Mittleiter. On the near side to Nolan Baker. He has a good three-ball game. And over to Ellsworth again. Ellsworth has drained 4 threes already. Over to Dugan looking for a three-ball there. Too strong. Oliphant, the rebound, just shovels it ahead. Off to Mittleiter. Back to Oliphant. Now into the Uniontown zone to Talon Gloa. As the Eagles set it up now to Hockendotter again. Watched by Fitzgerald. South Park looking for a little movement. They get it from Mittleiter on a little switch back with Gloa. A little mini weave up top, and now taking the three, Oliphant came up short. Hustling for the rebound there was Scarf, and the ball out of bounds. And back over to Uniontown as Hyson White back in on the Red Raiders side. First time we've seen Nate Hyson this game. Now it's 25-22, South Park over Uniontown. 4:16 left before halftime. This game was knotted up at 17. After one quarter of play, Uniontown had an early 6-0 lead, and South Park came back on a 9-0 run. Here's White back to Ellsworth, and now White again. White coming near baseline, got stripped, and Dawson Batista comes out of the pack with it. Now pull it back to Oliphant, watched there by Dugan as Oliphant works his way into the Uniontown zone here on the near side. The switch back to Batista again over to Scarf, posting up on the outside to his left again to Hockendotter. Hockendotter free off the screen, kicks in the corner, Oliphant for three off the mark. Missed there out the front of the rim. Offensive rebound brought down and put back up and in by Cooper Hockendotter.
6'4".
Yes, Hockendotter, 6 here in the second. 13 for the game. South Park back up 5. Fitzgerald on the other side got too deep repositions. Missed on the first shot attempt, but got his own rebound, and he was able to put it back up and in. 4 second quarter points for Peyton Fitzgerald. Uniontown back to within 3. Down 27-24 here at the 3:17 mark of the second quarter. Been a fun game to watch so far, Steve.
Yeah.
Oliphant looking for Scarf, got intercepted by Ellsworth, and Scarf's going to pick up a little touch foul.
Offensive pass interference.
Yes.
Scarf the ball just was not high enough, and Ellsworth had great position, and Scarf bumped him from the backside.
First on Scarf, just the second team foul of the quarter against the Eagles. And Cam Dugan will work out of his own zone.
Well, you can see why this Scarf kid, he's a player.
Dugan switches there with Fitzgerald, holds on the far wing, watched by Scarf. Fitzgerald lost the dribble, gets help there from Heiss. Heiss on the near wing now to Chase White, the Albert Gallatin transfer, coming near baseline, nothing there. Resets back to Cam Dugan here high on the left. Dugan watched by Talon Gloa. Over to Ellsworth again. Batista fronting him. Ellsworth taking another deep three up top, and he banked it in. Isaac Ellsworth, 5 made threes here in the first half. He has 16 of Uniontown's 27, and we're knotted up at 27. And now they're going to get Fitzgerald for a little reach here on Scarf.
That should be 3 on him.
It is. And that'll get Donovan Coffey back off the Uniontown bench. Now 3 personals on Peyton Fitzgerald. Red Raiders had some foul trouble in their last conference game, overtime loss against McKeesport last Tuesday. Off the inbounds pass here, a kick on the wing, and the big guy Scarf drains the three. We told you, Steve, he has range from the outside. First made three of the game for South Park and Scarf. Scarf with 15. Eagles back up three at 30-27. And that's big for him playing on the next level when he can knock down shots like that at 6'8". White driving in. His shot attempt won't drop. Eagles going the other way with Gloa. Talon Gloa coming far, winging in traffic, gets fouled. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Gloa is yet to score in this game for South Park.
Ellsworth. First foul on Ellsworth.
That'll be the third team foul on Uniontown here in the second quarter. And Gloa came in averaging just 5 points a game. Great ball handler, not a big score on the South Park side. Will miss on his first of two free throw attempts here. Nolan Baker now off the Uniontown bench, replacing Nate Heiss. Baker fouled out in that overtime loss against McKeesport last Tuesday. Now Gloa for second of two free throws. Eagles up three, make it four as Gloa makes the second of two. First point of the game for Talon Gloa. And South Park now leads Uniontown 31-27. 1:42 left before halftime. White on the near wing to Baker. Line drive three, in and out. Rebound brought down by Luke Scarf of South Park. Big guy Scarf back into the Uniontown zone. Tried to take it to the basket. Lost the handle going up. Baker the rebound off to Dugan. Dugan back across, a little hop step in the lane, and Dugan can't finish. That ball halfway down, came out, but Donovan Coffey able to clean it up for Uniontown on the far block. Second made field goal for Coffey. Pulls Uniontown back to within two at 31-29 with 1:10 left before halftime. Eagles have been out of control. Gloa losing it out of play there. A little miscommunication with Mittleiter, and the Red Raiders will get the basketball back.
Well, this game feels like South Park should be up by 15 points, but the Red Raiders are just scrappy. And of course, what's that? 5 3-pointers from Ellsworth will keep you in a game.
Yeah, certainly helps the cause a little bit.
Yeah.
He's on the basketball again, this time taking it on the inside, put it off the glass. No good. Coffey offensive rebound. Might have been partially blocked there by Scarf going back up, and the Eagles out of the pack with it. Hawkendonner here on the near side. Hawkendonner trapped. Able to get back into the Uniontown zone, and now over and back called.
Wow.
A little bit of a late call.
South Park coach wanted a couple of fouls. Could have been 2 or 3 of them called there, but they're letting them play both ways. When Dugan went dribbling through the lane last time, he got bumped several times and there was no call, so I guess they're calling it pretty even for both ways.
When Dugan back into the South Park zone, down to 36 seconds left before halftime. Over to White on the far wing. We'll see if Uniontown takes this all the way down. Dugan just holding here high on the right. 26 seconds left in the quarter. Dugan fronted there by Gloa. A little switch back with Ellsworth. Ellsworth on the far side, fronted by Batista, who has 2 personals. Coffey setting the screen. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Baker, coming far baseline. Tough shot, but got it to go with Scarf in his face. First 2 of the game for Nolan Baker. Ties things up at 31. Here's Scarf coming back in traffic. Foul called in the lane on the Scarf drive with 3.7 left in the quarter.
Dugan.
Just his first. Third team foul, but they ruled it in the act.
Wow.
So we'll send Scarf to the free throw line.
Didn't think he was shooting. He wasn't even close to putting up a shot there yet. I mean, he was getting ready to put up a shot, but
Scarf, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Make it 2 of 3 as he misses on the first of 2 here. Scarf came in averaging 21 points and 11 rebounds a game.
Yeah, there's an example, Brian, of what we used to say in the old streets of New Brunswick. The ball never lies.
Yes. See if he can make the second with this game tied at 31. 3.7 left on the second quarter clock. Scarf's second free throw again, no good, and Dugan with a rebound there for Uniontown. Dugan from 3-quarter court comes up short. So we were tied at 17 after 1, and now we're tied at 31 here at the halftime break. Stay tuned for a halftime show. It's brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. It comes your way next here on WMBS. The Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live are back in 4 minutes with a first half recap.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school teams a successful and healthy 2025.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Radcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3930.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from your 7-time President Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. Dom, did I hear this right? Ford's come out with 0% financing for 60 months and $1,000 in rebate on 2025 F-150s, Explorers, Escapes, Mach-E's, and more.
Hey, JC, you heard that right. Get this. Or you can save up to $7,000 off 2025 F-150, 2.9 for 60 months, 3.9% for 72, and only 4.9 for 84 months. Santa has lost his mind.
Dang, Dom. I also chatted with Rudolph. He told me about the lease deals.
Yep, lease offers got way better, John. Don't miss out on the year-end sales. Stop, click, or call today to get all the information. Pre-owned, you know we got them. Over 70 in stock. The most are certified with factory warranty.
We'll be closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to be with our families. We'd like to wish our customers and friends a very Merry Christmas. Your sleigh knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com.
Offer includes eligible incentives. You must finance at 4 letter credit. No buyers will qualify. Sale ends January the 5th.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Looking for a healthcare provider that puts you first? Montgomery Medical is now accepting new patients. We proudly accept Highmark Medicare Advantage plans and many other insurances to make care easy and accessible for you. As a locally owned family medicine practice, we treat every patient like family because you are family to us. With extended hours and a commitment to your health, we're here for all your needs, from checkups to the unexpected. Call today to schedule your appointment or a same-day appointment and join the Montgomery Medical family. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Back in our halftime show, brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Our live video stream tonight, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Uniontown Detailing. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
Thanks, Brian. For South Park Eagles, Oliphant finishes with 2 points. Scarf with 15. Gloa has the one free throw. He has 1. And Hockendonner has 13 points. They scored 17 in the first, 14 in the second, 31 at the half. For the Red Raiders, Chase White, 5 points all in the first quarter. Coffey with 2 in each quarter. He has 4. Baker has 2. Ellsworth, the hot one, with 5. Is that 5? 6,
5 threes.
5 threes.
And one made free throw.
Yep, 16 points. And Fitzgerald chips in 4 all in the second quarter. And Red Raiders also scored 17 in the first and 14 in the second for a 31-31 halftime tie. Very entertaining game so far.
Our Mauser's Tire schedule and scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. Tomorrow, 2 games here on WMBS. Starts at 1:30 in the afternoon. Matinee, Laurel Highlands at West Allegheny. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starting at 12:45. Then at 5:30, we're back here at Charleroi, Uniontown, taking on East Allegheny. 5:30 to 5 o'clock, Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Also, later this week, Brownsville at Geibel. Friday at 7 o'clock from the Swamp. Saturday, video only on the WMBS YouTube page for Connellsville, Laurel Highlands. Another matinee at 1:30 Saturday afternoon. Here at halftime, South Park and Uniontown tied at 31. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking, and they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service. Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Prime Rosek, Steve Superk back here at Charleroi High School. Just about ready to start the third quarter. The South Park Eagles and the Uniontown Red Raiders tied at 31. Uniontown led by Isaac Ellsworth so far with 16 points, including 5 made threes. Luke Scarf has 15 of the 31 on the South Park side. In fact, Steve Scarf and Hockendoner combining for 28 of South Park's 31. Hockendoner with 13.
Yeah, he's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And a couple of, he was actually shooting a lot. Can't believe that wasn't a foul call.
That would have been the fourth on Fitzgerald, but on the drive, Hockendoner does draw the foul on the inside. Just 8 seconds into the quarter will go on Nolan Baker. That'll be his second first team foul on Uniontown here in the third quarter. And Hockendoner an opportunity to give South Park the lead back.
Fitzgerald fortunate there not to pick up his fourth foul right off the start of the quarter.
Hockendoner missing his first free throw of the game, now 5 of 6. Game remains tied at 31. Now the second of 2 free throws good for Cooper Hockendoner. And South Park leads by a point at 32-31. 10 seconds into this third quarter. As Cam Dugan working left to right for Uniontown, brings it across over to Ellsworth, double teamed here high on the left. Cross court near side to Baker, over to Dugan, quick three, good for Cam Dugan. His first points of the game, Steve, come from outside the three-point arc, and Uniontown has a 2-point lead at 34-32.
I was getting ready to say they should have called a foul against the guy guarding Ellsworth, but it worked out good for the Red Raiders as Dugan got the three.
Glowing into Scarf, try to scoop it up out in front. Couldn't get the shot to drop, and a foul call. No, jump ball called off the rebound. It'll be Uniontown basketball off the possession arrow. And Nolan Baker will work it in here to Cam Dugan. So Uniontown now leads by 2. Again, a win for the Red Raiders would be program win 1900 in school history. In the corner, Ellsworth looking for another three. That one off the top of the glass. He goes out of play. Rare to see Ellsworth miss that high and wide, Steve.
Well, they should have stopped it before. The net was kind of tangled up after Dugan's three, and they didn't see it.
Now South Park back across. Oliphant between the circles to Gloa. Up top again to Hockendoner. Hockendoner trying to work here on Fitzgerald. Has it the foul line, lost the dribble, needs help. Gets it again from Glow. Little ball fake, takes it right to the rack. Could not finish. And Fitzgerald the rebound there for Uniontown. Again, Fitzgerald has to watch his P's and Q's right now. Steve out there with 3 personals. Ellsworth again, pretty little head fake and gets the finish there. That's a 2 for Isaac Ellsworth. He has 18, and Uniontown now leads by 4, 36-32.
Ellsworth showing some moves,
yes.
A little up and under.
Scarf back on the other side, slams it in again. Second dunk of the night for Luke Scarf. He has 17. South Park back to within 2, down 36-34. 6:11 left here in the third. Ellsworth double teamed high on the left. Floated back to Dugan up top. Dugan driving the lane and finishes there with the left hand. Cam Dugan, 5 third quarter points.
So important, Dugan, to get going.
Scarf coming back will get fouled.
It's either going to be on Sheffy or Fitzgerald, both in the area. Let's see who he calls it on. That's Sheffy. Yeah, that's a break.
Just his second.
Yeah.
Second team foul on Uniontown here in the third quarter. We'll send Scarf back to the free throw line.
Dugan can get going like this. That's going to do nothing but open up a little bit of room for Ellsworth.
Scarf makes the first of 2 free throws. He's now 3 of 5 from the free throw line in this game. Scarf now second of 2. Up and no good. Sheffy the rebound there for Uniontown. Another jump ball called off the rebound. This time the possession arrow goes to South Park. Uniontown 38, South Park 35, 5:54 left here in the third.
Dugan just, he's doing a nice job driving in there. Little left-hander, crafty little left-hander.
Glow to trigger it in. That's a 5-second call.
That's a quick 5-second call. You can hear some of the fans. That was a quick 5, didn't you think?
I agree. Chad Papasergi didn't like the call either, and now a whistle here in front of the Uniontown bench. Bench warning against Uniontown.
Against Rob K.
That was just as the ball was getting triggered in.
And that was odd because that call went in favor of the Red Raiders, so I don't know what Coach K was arguing about.
I didn't think he was really saying much, Steve. He was down the far end of the bench. Sheffy back over to Dugan near side. Uniontown the basketball in a 3-point lead. 5:42 left here in the third. That's going to be tipped out by South Park going out. So Uniontown retained possession here in the South Park zone.
How long can Fitzgerald go with those 3 fouls?
Got to play smart off the inbounds pass here. Ellsworth, quick 3, no good. Scarf the rebound there for South Park. Off and across to Oliphant. Forward to Gloa, back to Oliphant. Quick 3, far wing too strong. Underneath, offensive rebound. Brought down by Mittleiter, and off the second attempt, the Eagles get it to go, and that'll be a timeout. 38-37, Uniontown, 5:24 left here in the third. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Back after the timeout, Uniontown the basketball in a 1-point lead. Dugan driving the lane again. Stephen getting another 2 to go, so Dugan has 7 points here in the third quarter. The Red Raiders lead by 3 at 40-37. By the way, that last South Park basket was made by Luke Scarf. He now has 20. Gloa coming back, rattles out a 3, and Nolan Baker the rebound there for Uniontown.
South Park fans yelling for a travel on Baker there on the rebound, and kind of stumbled out of there with it, but no call.
Baker has it right now off the feed from Dugan. Baker on the inside, scoops it up, shot though spun out. Fitzgerald keeping it alive, resets to Sheffy, who launches a 3, comes up short, and the rebound goes right to Hockendoner there for South Park. Touch from Gloa, back to Hockendoner, has a little room. He'll drive the near baseline, a little ball fake, and he'll get fouled. I think that'll be the third on Sheffy.
That could be on Fitzgerald. It is on Sheffy, so both of them again in the area, and good job by Hockendoner to get draw the foul.
Now the foul situation right now, you have both Sheffy and Fitzgerald with 3 apiece. The only South Park player with multiple fouls is Dawson Batista with 2. First of 2 free throws here, no good for Hockendoner.
Suddenly he's only 1 for 3 in this third quarter.
He made 5 straight free throws back in the opening quarter.
And you know, you look up at the scoreboard, just the way the flow of this game's going, you think South Park would be winning, but they're down by 3. The Red Raiders doing a fantastic job.
Hockendoner now a second of 2. This one off the back iron, no good. Scarf had the rebound and had taken away. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be Uniontown basketball.
Coffee fighting against the big guy and just in there battling for that ball, and it got tipped down. They said it went off of Scarf. Could have went either way, and that's a good break for the Red Raiders.
Now a nice feed down low to Ellsworth, but he got blocked there by Scarf. South Park going the other way, but a little bit out of control. That pass from Batista went off the glass, benefits Ellsworth, who comes back for a quick 2. So a little helter-skelter again. Steve Ellsworth with a make. He has 20, and Uniontown up 5 at 42-37. Eagles just went too fast.
Well, that was just a bad decision there.
That was Batista.
Yeah, Batista. Just, I don't know what he was thinking about.
On the inside, they were looking for Oliphant. Got deflected back low of the save. Back in Oliphant's direction. He couldn't finish on the near block, but does draw the foul. So he'll have 2 free throws upcoming, and this Uniontown foul posted on Isaac Ellsworth. That'll be his second.
Well, Ellsworth at least stopped a layup, and somehow, I still don't know how Oliphant missed that shot. He was only a foot away from the basket, but Ellsworth got his hand in there.
Oliphant came in averaging 7 points a game. He's yet to attempt a free throw in this game. And, well, the first of two here rattle out. Kind of a hard luck bounce out there from Nolan Oliphant.
Everything going the Red Raiders' way, isn't it, Brian?
Yes. Uniontown with 5 made threes from Isaac Ellsworth. Cam Dugan 7 here in the third quarter. Second of 2 free throws from Oliphant, short off the front of the rim. Battle for the loose ball. Rebound. Still tipped around. Will go out of bounds. It'll be South Park basketball. Off of Uniontown going out, so the Eagles retain possession here in the Red Raiders zone. And it'll be Talon Gloa to trigger it in. Gloa will feed it in here, high on the left. A little contact there with Fitzgerald on Hawkendonner. Nothing called until now, and Hawkendonner gets the basket to go and one.
Fourth foul on Fitzgerald. And the South Park fans were screaming for a foul on Fitzgerald on the inbounds play, and it worked out better for them that they didn't call it, because then he drove into the basket and Fitzgerald fouled him on the way to the hoop.
And now Hawkendonner an opportunity here to cap off the three-point play, but he's missed 3 of his last 4 free throw attempts. Free throw here is on the way and good. 17 points for Cooper Hawkendonner. And it's 42-40 now. The Uniontown lead down at 2 with 3:25 left here in the third. And Cam Dugan will bring it back across here for Uniontown.
Dugan has played a terrific.
Yes, he has.
Terrific third quarter.
Picked up here by Gloa. Off to Ellsworth. They're bringing out the defense. More on him, but not going to slow him down here.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Ellsworth draining another 3. That's 6 made threes. Ellsworth with 23 points. Uniontown leads by 5, but an answer back on the far side from Hawkendonner again.
Yeah.
So Hawkendonner now with 20. And South Park back to within 2 at 45-43. How deep can you shoot? Ellsworth, maybe a 30-footer there, came up short.
You know what? I'd let him shoot those all day long right now, as hot as he is.
Hawkendonner again off the feed from Gloa. Too strong on that 3. Offensive rebound brought down and put back up and in by Luke Scarf. Scarf 7 here in the third, 22 for the game. South Park has tied things up with Uniontown. We're knotted up at 45 with 2:29 left here in the third. Fun game tonight here at the Charleroi Holiday Tournament. And a little push called there on Gloa.
Is that Gloa?
It's Gloa. His second on the floor. Just the first team foul called on South Park here in the third quarter. And Cam Dugan will trigger it in here for Uniontown. Dugan in the corner, White for 3. It's an air ball.
It was blocked by Scarf. He got a fingertip on it.
Hawkendonner going the other way. Hawkendonner, a little hop step in the lane, and the finish for Cooper Hawkendonner. Hawkendonner 9 here in the third, 22 for the game. South Park up 2 at 47-45. Uniontown looking for the reset. Glow a little tip. Dugan keeps it alive up top. Dugan looking for operating room. Will step back long to top of the key just to brick off the glass. And the rebound going to Mittleiter there for South Park. Off and across to Scarf up top. Hawkendonner again got bumped, stays with it. 1:43 left here in the third. Advantage South Park now. Eagles the basketball in a 2-point lead. Logan Ludwig. A little mini weave on the far side. Gloa thought about the 3. Scarf. Back to Hawkendonner again. Spinning on the inside. Readjusting. Shot might have been blocked. No foul called. Dugan out of the pack with it. Outlet to Ellsworth. Ellsworth steps to his left. Fires the 3. Halfway down. Bounced out. Ball still loose. Go out of bounds. And it's South Park basketball.
Wow. Well, the crowd, I don't know if you can hear them through our microphones, but from both sides, everybody's complaining.
And we have a timeout with 1:15 left here in the third. 47-45 South Park. We're back at 60 on the CR Bronner Group High School Sports Night.
The Academy War Veterans Bowl 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Academy War Veterans Bowl 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with White Glove Service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
South Park 47, Uniontown 45. Eagles the basketball and a quick foul called here off the inbounds pass.
Dugan or White? Dugan. It's only a second.
Uniontown over the limit on fouls already here in the third quarter. As Steve said, the second personal on Cam Dugan.
He's going to put Ludwig, who's only averaging 3 points a game, at the line.
Off the South Park bench. Yet to score here tonight. First of 2 free throws, good. So Logan on the scoreboard for the first time in this game. Increases the South Park lead to 3 now over Uniontown at 48-45. Now Logan is second of 2. On the way and good again. A couple of big free throws there for the Eagles. Puts them up forward, 49-45. 1:10 left here in the third quarter.
Nice to see Ludwig get in there, senior guard, getting some points, big points to 49-45 now your score.
Again, Uniontown looking for a program win 1900 tonight. But they're down 4 here in the final minute of the third quarter. Chase White over to Cam Dugan, holds here high on the right. Dugan now off to his left, switches back with Ellsworth. Ellsworth to his right, into the corner. White's going to fire the 3 and hit it. A big 3 off the bench for Chase White. His 4th made 3 of the season has the Red Raiders back to within 1 at 49-48. 37 seconds left in the quarter. Coming forward, Gloa over to Hockendoner. Came near wing it in. Drew another foul on the inside.
That's got to be on Sheffy, I would think, unless they bail him out and give it. Oh, they did. Wow, I can't believe that.
Well, it's going to be 3 on Baker, though, now, too.
Yeah, but Baker didn't get him much. I thought Sheffy landed on top of him.
Well, Hockendoner back to the free throw line. He's 7 of 10 in this game. Misses on the first of 2
all
here.
Of a sudden, he's getting cold from the free throw line.
He's just 2 of 6 from the free throw line in this quarter. 49-48 South Park. 31 seconds left here in the third. Second of 2, again no good from Hockendoner. Uniontown the rebound. Dugan across, bounce pass to White, cuts and scores. Chase White having a heck of a game off the Uniontown bench in double figures with 10, and the Red Raiders back in the lead at 50-49. Eagles out of their own zone. That's Steve Dunig into the game for the first time.
Yeah, he looked a little uncomfortable with the ball in his hands, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And down low, driving and scoring again, Hockendoner. Hockendoner 11 here in the third quarter. South Park by 1. Dugan from midcourt put it off the glass as time expires. Is there a late foul call there?
No.
They're not going to post it.
Dugan looked like he got pushed when he was trying to shot. I know they don't do it much on half-court shots, but that was pretty blatant.
Well, nothing called, and after 3 quarters of play at South Park 51, Uniontown 50, we're back with the 4th and 60 here on the C. Harper Honda Group High School Sports Night.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Back here at Charleroi High School, start of the fourth quarter, be Uniontown basketball. Red Raiders trail by 1 at 51-50. They're working left to right as we describe it. Cam Dugan, a little switch up top there with Ellsworth, fronted by Mittleiter. Ellsworth looking for room, bounce pass on the inside to Baker, spins and gets fouled. You had both Oliphant and Scarf in the vicinity.
Yep.
Goes on Oliphant as second. They call that in the act, and it'll send Nolan Baker to the free throw line. Baker's been quiet in this game. Steve, just 2 points. 0 of 2 from the free throw line, came in 51% so far this season from the free throw line, and makes his first of 2 here.
It's 3 points now for Baker.
The Red Raiders have knotted this game up at 51. Baker is second of 2 free throws, good again. So Nolan Baker has Uniontown up 1 at 52-51 with 7:45 left in regulation. Mittleiter in the backcourt, off and across to Oliphant on the far side. Oliphant coming far baseline, too strong there. Put it off the glass on the drive, and Chase White another rebound for Uniontown. Boy, White has given Uniontown some fantastic minutes again in this game. Red Raiders force it up the court to Baker, who comes up short there on a 3 from the near wing. And Oliphant going the other way. Pace of this game picking up. Over to Hockendoner here in the near wing. Hockendoner, a little hop step. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Cam Dugan. Be Dugan's third. 9 shooting.
Well, Hockendoner is definitely the one that likes to drive to the basket.
Off the inbounds pass here. A little give off on the far side, and a foul's going to get called again, likely on Cam Dugan.
Wow, he got a lot of ball there. He hit it so hard, he kind of volleyball spiked it over the net right down on top of his head. And it just looked like a foul, even though it looked like it. He might have got all ball, but it just was so rough.
Now it's 4 fouls on Dugan, and Hockendoner back to the free throw line here for South Park. He has 24 points in this game, make it 25 as he drains the first of 2 free throws. 52-52 now, all knotted up here at Charleroi High School with 7:13 left in the fourth quarter. Hockendoner, second of 2 free throws. On the way and good again.
Well, Dugan's upset, but they took him out for a minute with those 4 fouls, but when he comes back in, he's got to get his head back in this game because he's going to be a big key for the Red Raiders coming down the stretch.
Here's White trying to take over the game. Drives to the far wing and in and converts again. White 12 in this game off the Uniontown bench. Red Raiders back in the lead at 54-53. Scarf in the corner. Short on that 3 ball. Goes over the glass and out. It'll be Uniontown basketball with 6:50 left in regulation. And Nolan Baker will trigger it in again. The foul situation. Uniontown has Cam Dugan with 4, Peyton Fitzgerald with 4, Anthony Sheffy with 3, and Nolan Baker with 3. Those could play a factor. No South Park player has more than 2 personal fouls right now.
He's trying to steal some minutes with Fitzgerald and Dugan out.
And here's a little kick in the corner from Ellsworth to Sheffy, who misses on the 3. Heiss, though, good hustle there. Gets the offensive rebound. Trying to send it back on the inside to White, but had it knocked away. And Oliphant out of the pack with it here for South Park.
Wow, a lot of contact there. No call.
Gloa switches back with Oliphant. Up top to Scarf. Near wing now to Hockendoner, who fires the 3 and hits it.
Oh, that's a killer.
So Hockendoner now 29 in this game, and South Park up 2 over Uniontown at 56-54. So we go under 6 minutes. Now a foul called here away from the ball. It's going to go on Mittleiter.
Mittleiter just doing everything he can to disrupt Ellsworth, and Ellsworth was banging into him, and they were banging each other, and they called the foul on Mittleiter.
Here's Chase White high on the left for Uniontown. Watch there by Hockendoner. Another push. Is that a 5-second call?
Push on. What was the call?
I think a 5-second call. 5 seconds closely guarded.
That was a quick 5 seconds.
Yeah. You don't see that called very often at all, especially in that position. So South Park will get the basketball back. Nolan Oliphant on the outside. Bounce pass going in there to Hockendoner, who gets fouled again.
Coffee, yep.
That's going to be 3 on Donovan Coffey.
Well, you can see right now South Park wants to get the ball Hawkendonner and just let him go to the basket.
Here's Scarf driving and scoring.
Or Scarf.
Luke Scarf with 24, and the Eagles go up 4.
You forget about Scarf,
Yes.
Brian. He's got 24 points.
He was quiet for a while, and now Ellsworth trying to get free off the screen. Hands back to Heiss, and now Ellsworth again. Ellsworth, another deep 3 in front of us. He drains it. Nothing but net there, Steve.
Let him shoot. You got to let him shoot. He's got, that's the only good look they're going to get.
Ellsworth has 26. The South Park lead down to 1 at 58-57. Dumped down to Scarf. Repositions, tough shot, but got it to go. Luke Scarf now with 26. South Park back up 3 at 60-57 as we go under 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Ellsworth looking for operating room. We've had some great games, Steve, this season. Ellsworth looking for another deep 3. That one missed wide right, and Glowa picks up the loose ball.
Keep shooting, kid. Just fire it up there.
Oliphant. Forward there to Hawkendonner. A little kick out line. Drive 3 rattled in for Andrew Mitlighter's first points of the game from outside the 3-point arc. Put South Park up 6. Timeout Uniontown. 4:26 to play. South Park 63, Uniontown 57. We're back at 60 on the Sea Opera Group High School Sports Night.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are proud residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and more. Experienced therapists providing quality rehabilitation close to home. Convenient hours, accessible location, all major insurances accepted. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access. 724-437-7500.
Back here at Charleroi High School, 63-57. South Park leading Uniontown. 4:26 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you got Dugan back in and Fitzgerald. It's go time now. Can't worry about the 4 fouls.
White has it right now on the far side for Uniontown. The South Park zone will switch up top again with Ellsworth. Ellsworth looking for operating room. Has it on the far elbow. It'll shovel back to Dugan. Dugan now resets here high on the left. Watched by Glowa. Dugan, little no-look feed looking for Fitzgerald. Got deflected. Ball loose on the court. We'll get a jump ball called here. We'll go to the possession arrow. It favors South Park with 3:58 to play. Eagles get the basketball back, leading Uniontown by 6 at 63-57. Again, you look at these point totals on the South Park side. You have Scarf with 26 and Hawkendonner with 29. Uniontown led by Ellsworth.
At the floor.
Have some moisture on the court.
Blood.
We'll step
It might be blood on the floor.
Step aside for a quick 30. South Park 63, Uniontown 57. Back at 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Back here at Charleroi High School, took a little while to page maintenance there, Steve. They finally got a little mop up there, whatever moisture it was, whether it was some wetness or blood out on the court.
Didn't look like much, did it?
No, it didn't look like much, but enough to.
Ellsworth, he didn't like it. Now, Ellsworth's interesting. Comes out of the game. Maybe
just get a little rest.
There's 3:58 left.
Only has
down
2
by
fouls.
5.
He's red in the face, though. I mean, you need a little Gatorade, a little energy drink, something to get going here. It'll be South Park basketball. They lead by 6, 3:58 to play. Glowa to trigger it in. Gets in Oliphant back to Glowa. Uniontown, a little token pressure there in the backcourt. As Gloa brings it across on the far side. Over to Oliphant, near side to Hockendoner. We haven't seen much of that 2-2-1 at all in this game on the Uniontown side as Hockendoner looks for room, resets back up top. Oliphant playing catch there with Gloa. Oliphant with it again, fronted by Dugan. South Park looking for a long possession here, up 6, but they get stripped. Fitzgerald coming back, and he'll get the basket to go in one. I think he intended the slam. Oliphant got him from behind. The shot still dropped, and he'll have a free throw upcoming. Third personal on Nolan Oliphant.
Wow, good job by Fitzgerald. Got the steal, and then goes down and gets tries to dunk. It didn't get the dunk, but he got the foul.
Well, even better, he got the and one.
Yeah.
An opportunity to drain a free throw here. Fitzgerald for the season, 55% from the free throw line, 16 of 29.
So he picked up 3 points with the made free throw by Fitzgerald, with Ellsworth out of the game for a brief second, but he's back in now.
And now Fitzgerald with 7 after that free throw make. Quick 3 coming back, no good there. Hockendoner, they got an offensive rebound to keep it alive. With 3:20 to play, South Park the basketball in a 3-point lead, up 63-60. Hockendoner now going far wing and in between defenders off the glass. Couldn't get it to drop in traffic. Baker the rebound there for Uniontown. Off to White and across. Chase White up top, now pulls it back out to Dugan. A 3 will tie it up on this possession for the Red Raiders. Dugan to his left to Ellsworth again. Ellsworth looking for operating room, and he'll get fouled there by Oliphant, and that'll be Oliphant's 4th personal.
Yeah.
So he picks up 2 quick ones here in the 4th quarter.
Non-shooting, so they'll take it out, and Ellsworth has to be exhausted, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I think it's why they took him out for a minute there, just to get a drink. He's been going end to end.
The energy he has to exert just to get open to get a shot right now, they're all over him.
Certainly has to play a different game than he did a year ago, and now Dugan's going to get bumped here by Gloa, who will pick up the foul. And the foul's starting to add up here on the South Park side. I think it's the 15th foul here in the quarter it is, so Uniontown will shoot.
Yeah.
You had about 3 fouls within about a 20-second period there against South Park. And now Dugan will shoot a pair here for Uniontown. Dugan 35 of 49 from the free throw line. 71%, 7 points scored so far in this game, make it 8 as he drains the first of 2 free throws.
Wow, somehow, some way, the Red Raiders hanging in this game. The guard play has not been as good from South Park as their big guys.
Dugan, 2nd of 2 free throws. This one spins in for Cam Dugan. So Dugan with 9, Uniontown 5 unanswered. A little mini run has the back to within a point of South Park at 63-62.
Ooh, that was almost a walk.
2:45 left in regulation. Oliphant brings it across. South Park 3 timeouts left. Uniontown have 2 remaining. Here on the near side, Hockendoner coming near baseline, leads and gets another 2 to go.
It's hard to stop it.
31 points for Cooper Hockendoner tonight. And South Park back up 3 at 65-62 with 2:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Dugan over to Ellsworth, fronted there by Mittleiter. Ellsworth, that'll be a 2, and it's good. Ellsworth swishes it home from the near side. He has 28, 65-64 South Park, 2:05 to play. Gloa back across for the Eagles. Far side, Oliphant. Over to Mittleiter on the far wing. Little mini weave back up top. Gloa had the open shot, didn't take it. They're back to Hockendoner again up top. He's watched by Baker. Hockendoner looking for operating room. And a timeout taken here by the South Park bench. Will take it as well, 1:45 to play. 65-64 Eagles, full timeout. We're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Hello, this is Jeremy Davis, the law firm of Davis & Davis. As we wrap up another year, we want to take a moment to thank our clients, partners, and community for placing your trust in us. The holiday season is a time to reflect, reconnect, and celebrate safely. So from all of us at Davis & Davis, we wish you a joyful holiday season and a happy, healthy new year. Stay safe, enjoy the time with your loved ones, and we look forward to serving you in the year ahead.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Back here at Charleroi High School, Steve, I don't remember a year we've had this many close games to start the season. And another one here tonight as South Park leads Uniontown 65-64 with 1:45 left in regulation. Inbounds pass goes here to Scarf. We'll pull it back to Oliphant here high on the right. South Park the basketball in a 1-point lead. Touch from Glowa, watched by Ellsworth. Over to Mittleiter, a little mini weave up top. Scarf again, another handoff there to Hockendotter. Hockendotter will hop step and gets the foul called on Nolan Baker.
Oh, technical foul on
technical
Baker.
foul, so that'll disqualify Baker for the game. The personal was his fourth, the technical's his fifth, and he is gone for the game. So they'll get 2 off the personal on the drive, then 2 technical free throws, and it'll be South Park basketball. She'll have 4 free throws here, Steve, with South Park leading by 1, and they'll have possession of the basketball. And you have Baker fouling out with 4 points here at the 1:27 mark of the fourth. That hurts if you're Uniontown. And Hockendotter, who scored 31 tonight here at the free throw line, first of 4, no good. Now, he might not shoot all 4 of them. They'll have to shoot the first 2, but they'll have their choice here for the final 2.
And they'll get the ball back.
The second of 4 South Park free throws. Again, no good from Hockendotter. I'd switch takers here.
He's bringing in number 2 to shoot the free throws.
Ludwig. And Logan was 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah. With his pink shoes on.
He'll shoot the 2 technical free throws. Still just a 1-point South Park lead. See if Uniontown can survive this with 1:27 to play. And another miss. So South Park has missed 3 straight free throws. And now the 4th of 4. Logan's attempt, no good. So they missed all 4 free throws. Wow.
But they still get the ball, but it's it's a killer penalty. It's a killer technical, but
really no damage done yet.
Well,
other than losing Baker for the rest of the game. They do get the basketball back here on the South Park side. Inbounds pass goes to Glowa. Watched by Ellsworth. Glowa goes down. And the final timeout taken here on the South Park side. Full timeout, 1:18 to play. Eagles hanging on by 1. We're back in 60 on the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a healthcare provider that puts you first? Montgomery Medical is now accepting new patients. We proudly accept Highmark Medicare Advantage plans and many other insurances to make care easy and accessible for you. As a locally owned family medicine practice, we treat every patient like family because you are family to us. With extended hours and a commitment to your health, we're here for all your needs, from checkups to the unexpected. Call today to schedule your appointment or a same-day appointment and join the Montgomery Medical family. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
65-64, South Park leads Uniontown, 1:18 left in regulation, Eagles basketball. It'll be Nolan Oliphant to trigger it in here for South Park. Uniontown backing off here, no one watching the trigger man as Oliphant sends it in to Andrew Mittleiter. Back to Oliphant again, down the far boundary.
South Park just looks shaky with the ball in their hands all of a sudden.
Hockendotter over to Scarf, a little juggle. Scarf able to regain. Doing that little mini weave up top, but not a lot of motion.
Tell you what, I almost would foul the way they're shooting free throws so poorly.
South Park does have one timeout left, and they get Mittleiter coming free for a quick 2.
Boy, he's made a 3 and a big 2 there. Nobody guarding him going to the basket. They're so worried about Hagendonger and Scarf.
67-64 South Park. Ellsworth 3, good from the parking lot. Isaac Ellsworth hits another one. And Uniontown pressures the basketball. Ellsworth add him up here in this game, Steve. That's 8 made threes. And a whistle. That will be now the last timeout. Last timeout taken by South Park. We're tied at 67. 23 seconds left. We're back at 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Chris Parker Jr., it's time for Santa.
We're tied at 67 here at Charleroi High School. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
23 seconds left. I'm going to give a quick shout out to my buddy Rod Menas, his dog Maya, listening in the mountains of West Virginia tonight, Brian, in the snow. Enjoying a good game on a cold night in West Virginia.
Mittleiter are working in here for South Park. They're working right to left as we describe it. Into Nolan Oliphant. Oliphant into the forecourt. Game tied at 67. Far side to Talon Glowa.
Well, they just look shaky with the ball.
They have it tied at 67. They'll switch back up top here with Hockendoner. 7 seconds left. Hockendoner working on Fitzgerald. Pulls it back to Scarf. Scarf drives and gets fouled there by Ellsworth.
He got tackled. Well, he had to foul him, right, because he's going to get a dunk if he doesn't. So there's really no option from Ellsworth there.
But Scarf, Steve, just 3 of 6 from the free throw line.
He can miss one, and Ellsworth can get a look.
They're tied at 67. Scarf at the free throw line. They'll get 2 here. The game knotted up. They have some moisture on the court here again. So they'll wipe that up. Scarf has scored 26 points in this game. Made his first 2 free throws. Missed his 2 attempts in the second quarter, 1 of 2 in the third. First of 2 here to give South Park the lead. No good off the back iron.
And he stumbled down the lane, and it could have been almost a travel. But Ellsworth did kind of tackle him a little bit. But
so here we go to give South Park the lead. Second of 2 free throws from Scarf. Good. South Park leads by 1. Uniontown triggers it into Dugan. 2 seconds left. And a travel call there on Dugan. Looked like he might have been fouled.
Yeah, I was going to say could have been a blocking foul.
There's .7 left. Not over yet.
Coach K screaming at the scores table. So that's going to probably do it. That's a tough break. That could have been a foul easily on
I agree.
South Park.
Glowa will trigger it in.
That's all they got to do is throw it in.
Let somebody touch it. Scarf does, and that'll do it. So South Park on a tough traveling call against Uniontown late. Hangs on for a 68-67 win over Uniontown, and program win number 1900 will have to wait at least until tomorrow. So South Park with a win over Uniontown. Stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Regardless of your legal problem, Davis & Davis promises you personalized, friendly hometown service. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Chris Parker Jr., it's time for Santa and gift wrapping.
We're always ready for Santa at Autoland with Hyundai Santa Cruz and Santa Fe.
plus 0% financing for 60 months. All new 25 and 26 Santa Fe's and Tucsons. Perfect for holiday travel in these capable SUVs. And the Santa Fe has third row seating for up to 7 passengers. And 0% financing for 60 months. Or up to $4,500 HMS bonus cash.
Sounds better than a sleigh for hauling gifts and getting around in bad weather.
We're also wrapping up 2025 with year-end deals. And we still have a selection of new Hyundais at pre-tariff prices. Great deals, great HMS financing. This is the time to buy and get away in 2026 in a brand new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Sova and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Sova shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Back here at Charleroi High School, so the South Park Eagles improving to 7-1 on the season, hanging on to beat the Uniontown Red Raiders 68-67. The loss drops Uniontown to 4-6, and certainly, Steve, a controversial call there late on that traveling violation.
Well, yeah, and it's a lot of people think Scarf might have traveled going down the lane before he got fouled by Ellsworth, but he only made the one free throw, and there was still time. But when Dugan caught the ball, there was just no room there, and they just called him for a travel, and that could have easily been a blocking call, but they didn't get the call. So tough. You hate to count moral victories, but I think the Red Raiders played pretty. That's probably the best basketball they played all year. I don't know if you'd agree with that or not, but I thought from what I've seen so far, that was at least they played pretty good.
South Park, a solid team as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We give our final stats to brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Red Raiders, Chase White finishes with 12 points, Dugan with 9, Coffey with 4, Baker with 4, Fitzgerald with 7, and Ellsworth with 31 points. They scored 17 in the first, 14 in the second, 31 at the half, 19 in the third, and 17 in the fourth for 67 for the ball game. For the Eagles from South Park, Oliphant with 2 points, Ludwig with 2, Mittleider with 5, Scarf with 27, Gloa with 1, and Hagendonner with 31 points. They scored 17 in the first, 14 in the second, 31 at the half, 20 in the third, and 17 in the fourth for a 68-67 hard-fought victory.
And we're back with the final word from Charleroi High School in just a moment here on WBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
When you need notary services, trust the best. Sandy Howell Notary Services, back-to-back gold medal winner for Best Notary in Fayette County. They're here for you with extended hours to fit your schedule. Sandy Howell's also the 2025 gold medal winner for Best Title Company. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 8:30, and Saturdays, 9 to 5. Call 724-564-8955 today for Sandy Howell Notary Services, where excellence is signed and sealed.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Brian Morozak and Steve Suberg back wrapping things up here at Charleroi High School. And Steve, certainly a tough one for the Red Raiders tonight. Back and forth game, could have won either way. Well played and certainly fun to watch.
Oh, it was terrific. Best game we've seen all year, I would think. I mean, even though
you were with me for a couple overtime thrillers.
Yeah, but this was the best one I've seen. And this was they just played terrific and against a good South Park team. South Park's got to get their guard play was a little shaky coming down the stretch. They had some turnovers, and the Red Raiders put some pressure on them. And Ellsworth was absolutely terrific. Dugan was pretty good coming in in the third and fourth quarter, and they played really good. And when White was good, but they just didn't have enough at the end. And a tough call on the foul on Ellsworth to put Scarf at the line, and then when they inbound the ball, and Dugan got called for a travel where it could have easily have been a foul. That's a tough way to end it.
And Steve, I know I'm not going to see you for a couple of weeks. Certainly hope you feel better and get well soon. And I'll see you down the line here in a few weeks.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some warm weather in me and change my luck up a little bit. Yep.
Again, a doubleheader tomorrow starts with Laurel Highlands and West Allegheny at 1:30. Uniontown back here at Charleroi taking on East Allegheny at 5:30. Tony Hanul is going to join me for both of those games here on WMBS. So thanks as always to my broadcast partner Steve Suberg tonight, Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube live video feed, and Bill Madden back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. This is Brian Morozak. So have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Charleroi tonight: South Park 68, Uniontown 67. So, everybody.